Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we have this 86 normal golden Nkunku. Now, he had a very nice upgrade from last year and as well deserved after how many player months this guy got. I mainly played him as a striker in a 4-4-2 and also sometimes right mid to accompany for Vinny. And as you can see at the record, I got 20 matches, 20 goals and 5 assists, which was a very good record considering he got pushed out wide a lot of the time. So, on stats then, so he's 5'9", he's got high medium work rates, he's right footed with 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He can also play the cam and the centre forward position as well as the striker, so he cannot play any of the wide positions if you need it for chemistry. I decided to go with the Hunt chemistry because I feel like that's the most recommended one for him, because he's already got that passing and dribbling, so he just needs a bit on the shooting if you can play him as an attacker. On stats then, so he's got 88 pace, 81 shooting, 83 passing, 88 dribbling, and even the defending's not bad, so I'll go with 65 defending and 66 physical. So on paper, it looks like quite a good well-rounded card. But I've got nothing more to say, so if you enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe, it does help me out a lot. But enjoy and see you after. Peace.
You by the fire. Listen, there's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time.
So, on to my overall thoughts about the card then. Now, we'll go through it then. So, firstly, the 5-star skills. It's a very nice upgrade from last year because he didn't actually have that base. Now he does. Really good, to be fair. The 3-star weak foot, very hit and miss. Sometimes you score nice goals on it, sometimes you miss, like, astronomically. So, it's it is a 3-star weak foot. The pace for me, it's quite good, to be fair, because he's so short at 5'9". The electric pace to get through and goal is really good, and not many defenders are going to catch him. Especially with the Hunt chem style recommended, it just bursts through and then he will get you into that nice position to maybe pass it or do it on his own. The shooting for me, now the shot power was a little bit lackluster at times, as you've seen. Even the goal, like, he scored the goals, don't get me wrong, but the shots were a little bit weak at times, which allowed the keeper to sometimes save it, which is why you should probably finesse it, which is quite nice with this card, because you can do that, because he's got a finesse shot trait and a bit of curve. The finishing base, really good along with the attack positioning. The rest of the shooting attributes, I didn't really get to try out, like the penalties, because obviously he's got really low penalties, so there's no point in me sticking him on it, especially the penalties were a lot harder to score this year. The passing for me, really good to be fair. If you're going to play him striker, that's perfectly good enough. You don't really need any more passing than that. As you've seen in some of the clips, he can switch it quite nicely. Didn't get too many assists for me, but he was mainly that goal scorer that Rashford passed it to instead. Now, the dribbling, really good on this card to be fair. Not Messi level, and not like, I would say, Usman level, but generally speaking, really good. The agility doesn't need boosting. The composure is a little bit low at times, and that's why the shooting may go a little bit inconsistent at times, but the rest of the attributes, the balance is really good, the reactions are good, ball control is good, the 5-star skills come off really clean with this card, with the elasticos, reverse elasticos, very nimble card. Now, weirdly enough, he's actually quite good at winning the ball back, because obviously this guy used to be a centre mid, or cam shall we say, so he can actually stand tackle when you need him to from the front line, so if like they're trying to like mess around the ball at the back, he can actually tackle them, and then get you through on goal on his own, so that is a really nice attribute about this Nkunku card. Now the physicals for me, pretty useless. The head and axing jumping, really bad. The stamina, not bad for a striker, but if you're going to play him cam, that is a little bit of an issue, to be honest. The strength and the aggression don't go hand in hand very nicely together. They are both really weak, but the balance does kind of counteract it at times. So overall, that's not really too bad. But that's all of my overall thoughts. Now let's get to overall scores. So on overall scores then. So we'll go through it. So first is the pace. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. He is electric to be fair, but he's not really like Ousmane Dembele or Diaby level fast. With a Hunter chemistry style, he will still be able to burst away from them defenders. Now for the shooting for me, it's a little bit weird because the attack position and finishing are really good. The shot power is not bad, but the rest of the attributes kind of average, and even that shot power is not really the best, especially with that 3-star weak foot. But when he did have most of his chances, he did take quite a lot of them because he has got quite versatile shooting. He's got the outside the foot shot trait. He's also got the finesse shot trait. So he's got a lot of going for him in this shooting. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not amazing because of that 3-star weak foot. It is a little bit inconsistent at times, so I can't give it any higher than that personally. So the passing for me, as a striker, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. It's not Messi level, and I think I gave Messi's a 9, so I can't give it anywhere near to that. But 8.5 is quite solid considering what his stats are. Now the dribbling for me, so the skills come off really nicely. The only thing I don't really like about this dribbling is his composure, which lets his finishing down a little bit at times, but generally it doesn't really matter too much. So overall for that, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Again, it is really nice to be fair, and the skills are really silky. I'm not going to rank the defending, even though I have talked about it, because it's not really a necessity as an attacker. But the physicals for me, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. The stamina is the only attribute that I'm kind of reasoning with, but generally speaking, other than that, it's quite average, and he will get pushed off the ball quite a lot of the time. On overall score then, I'm giving him an 8.7 out of 10. He's better than quite a lot of cards I've used, but I feel like he's less than Messi and Vinny, so. And value for coins then, he is coming about 150k right now. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I have enjoyed the card to be fair, and he is a card I feel like if you've got Bundesliga players to use. But so for my view as always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. If you want to see anyone in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. But I'll see you in the next view, and peace out guys.